I didn't think that actually. You're always hoping for one chance, and Ja was putting some good quality in the box, and we were nearly scoring. We had a few nearlies tonight, but thankfully Ja put a lovely ball in for Dennis to meet it, and I love a header goal. It's one of my favorite ways to score. So. I believe in the group right now in terms of their fight. We've been asking that constantly from minute one all the way through the final whistle. And I was just impressed also after we scored how the guys handled it. So wasn't perfect by any means, but winning is hard, and we'll take 3 points.
Yeah, obviously, like you said, it wasn't perfect, but then also, like you said, you get 3 points in the end. And I guess how important, especially after how Tuesday went, where it was a game where a lot of chances that just didn't follow, and then again today, a lot of chances, and you finally get that breakthrough.
Yeah.
From a relief standpoint.
Yeah, I would be a lot more concerned if we weren't creating any chances, but we were against a very, very difficult team to play against. They're stingy. They've kind of had our number over the last few fixtures, so Darren does a great job. And I was pleased that Baba got chances, and he'll score those. This is a goal scorers. They score goals in bunches. Like Dennis took his chance well, so I'm pleased with quite a few things, and we'll look over it and improve on others.
This is a third goal already for Dennis this season. Just how nice is it to kind of have that? Because, I mean, Bob is a proven commodity. Dennis, an unknown coming into the season, and, he's got 3 goals to his name, showing that ability that he can step up when the moment calls for him.
Yeah, I like, having a lot of players score goals. So the fact that we're just getting it from one place at the moment, it's not concerning, but we just need to create more opportunities for others, get them involved. I'm dead pleased for Dennis. Dennis is no longer an unknown commodity. So I was pleased that he got on the end of it.
From a defensive standpoint, Johan making some big saves back there. Just another clean sheet for him. This one a little bit more work for him to do, and he came up.
Yeah, we've been pushing Joe to be a little more aggressive, and he's shown that. He's been fantastic for us of late, and to get another clean sheet is, it's not just him. The back four I thought were great. I thought our central midfielders at times were different class. But yeah, I think tonight was a team effort of just fighting, and we kept fighting and fighting. And the other night we were huffing and puffing and didn't blow anything down. Tonight we finally did.
A bit of a new look 11. Obviously, Bardilio goes in, but then also Stevie gets to start as well. I guess just your thought process kind of changing things up a little bit.
Yeah, fresh legs. Also, Rod brings something different. He's not quite fit yet, so he pushed himself to 55 minutes. I was pleased with that. No, we're going to constantly make changes this year because we've got quality, particularly in central midfield. We've got 4 guys that are really, really talented. So, no, we will change it up. We're getting some fullbacks back fit as well. So, everyone's going to have a chance soon.
And then just finally for me, you mentioned, or I guess, Tuesday coming up now, kind of turn your attentions already to Asheville, knowing not only the history of that rivalry, but also what's at stake, meaning, a chance against an MLS team if you get through this round.
Not looking beyond this for sure. We've got a tall task ahead. They played against Greenville the other night, a very competitive match, and we know that's coming our way. So we'll make some changes, see where we're at after tonight. We've got a few ideas coming. But yeah, we're expecting a very, very difficult game, and that's where our focus is.
I only have one question. After the first home match, we talked about giving away possession, and on Tuesday, your squad controlled the possession but didn't score a goal. Tonight, the group controlled possession and won the first home match of the season. What have you seen with the quick adjustments and development of the first month of the season?
It's the evolution process with the ball is, a very difficult part of the game. Unfortunately or fortunately, the way you want to look at it, we've had a lot of home games, so we needed to control the game. And so it's going to be an evolution. I thought tonight we were a little bit sloppy comparatively to the other night on Tuesday, but we were a bit more dynamic. So, we're just trying to figure out the right balance of everything. It's a process, and we know that it wasn't perfect, but, the 3 points are.